Good evening, everyone. It's Michael from BroJMR. This is, I don't know if it's going to be a daily musings or how I'm going to put it in. I might just put it in as its own thing. But it's about 5 days till Halloween, maybe 4 days till Halloween. And for the first time ever, I'm going to attempt to carve a pumpkin. Now I've got everything that I need for it. I've got my little stabbing knife and a little paring knife. I'm not using our good stuff because my brother owns the good stuff and he probably wouldn't like it if I'm using this stuff on pumpkins. I really love the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. So what I'm attempting to do is to do a Jack Skellington pumpkin. Now I'm a terrible artist and I have my pumpkin here, and I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of tentatively drawn out the design, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm a terrible artist, like I said, and so I'm pretty happy with it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start drawing the permanent lines on it. Got the eyebrows. You see, it kind of starting to take shape. And I'm not a very good artist, so it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully when it is all finished with, it'll be good enough. It's all about having fun, and hopefully this jack-o'-lantern will keep the evil spirits away. The eyes. You can see it's kind of starting to take shape. Get the mouth in there. And one thing I love about Jack's mouth is if you look, his bottom teeth are all gravestones. I'll show that to you as soon as I'm finished. So now I'm done drawing him. As you can see on the bottom teeth do kind of look like gravestones. That's the attempt I was trying to make. I got the top carved out, drawn out so I can carve into it. What I'm going to attempt to do, and I know this is dangerous doing this holding the camera, but I'm going to attempt to go in at an angle, and hopefully I've got the line drawn out enough where I can get through the core. So we'll see. I think I've got it. We'll see. Oh. Yes, we got the top off. Oh, and yes, that is just as I feared, disgusting. So as you can see, I have all my guts cleaned out. Pretty hollow in there. There's a little bit of goop left in there, but I did the best I could. Now, it's time to carve. And I have my little paring knife, but also what I've told works well is a razor blade. So we'll see how that works out as far as getting little intricate details for it. Now it's time to start stabbing. And from what I read online, it's always better to start in the middle, that way there's less pressure on it. If you do the outsides first, it might collapse if you put too much pressure on it. So we'll see. That's great. Just broke the knife. That's why I'm not. This is why, right here, this is why I'm not using the good knives. I'm now seeing why people normally just do triangles and stuff for their mouths and eyes and not do anything intricate unless you got some specialized tools, because kind of rough getting in here with just a paring knife. But all it does is gotta take some time with it. Be patient. You may ask why I love Nightmare Before Christmas so much. It's because it's an awesome movie. It's a great mixture of Halloween and Christmas. The stop motion animation is great. And honestly, I think it's one of Tim Burton's best. Well, we finally got the mouth done. Took a little while, especially with the small as the teeth were. I'll have to go through and clean it up just a little bit. But I just thought I'd give you a little interesting fact about jack-o'-lanterns. As I've said before, jack-o'-lanterns were put out to ward off evil spirits around Halloween time. Because at this time the veil between the living and the dead was the thinnest, and people carved these in order to scare away the evil spirits. They wanted the good spirits, like of their family for instance, to come and visit them, but they didn't want evil spirits. And jack-o'-lanterns were originally carved out of turnips. So you can imagine how difficult it is carving a pumpkin, make that much smaller, and how intricate it would have to be to do with a turnip. And I thought that was really, really interesting. I thought about getting a turnip this year, but I was like, no. First of all, you can't really find that often whole turnips, and I just didn't have the patience for it. So now it's time to do the eyes. Our jack is just about done. As you can see, I've just got one eyeball to take out and a little cleanup work. And so while I'm doing that, I just thought of it, and I thought of something. If you want to see a really good movie about Halloween, like the actual holiday of Halloween, check out the movie Trick or Treat. It's an older movie, I mean older, like about 6 years ago or so. It's a really, really good movie. It's basically 4 or 5, I can't remember for sure, stories that are intertwined together. And it's very good in the fact that all the stories wrap around each other all at the same time while being their own separate stories. Really, really, really good. It actually deals with a lot of the myths towards Halloween, where some of the customs came from. They do mention the jack-o'-lanterns, and it's actually really, really good. Really, really, really good. I believe it was Bryan Singer that did it. Really good. I definitely suggest checking it out. And we are just about done with this. I've just got to take the razor blade, which actually works really, really well for carving, cleaning it, making it a little more smooth, and as you can see, it'll be good for getting the black Sharpie marks off. That way they don't show on your pumpkin. So basically, really just kind of just shaving them off gives it a nice smoother look, and that's about it. Just about done with it. Just about get the exciting part of putting it all together, cleaning it up real good, and then sticking a candle in it and see how it works, see how it looks, and hopefully it'll look good. After probably what's been an hour, Jack is finally done. Give you a look. Jack didn't turn out too bad. Teeth were the hardest part of it. And I do have these special little Halloween tea light candles that I got last year on clearance. Now, normally you would not, according to tradition, you would not light your candles in your jacks until the 28th. It's usually running between the 28th and the 1st of November, because that's when the veil is the thinnest, obviously being Halloween being the thinnest day. But I'm going to light it up just to see how it looks. Alright, I know it's pitch black, but as the only way I was going to be able to see if our pumpkin, how it looks. So throw a little top on here, step back and take a look. He looks good. I was really worried about the nose because it was so small. I think he looks good. He looks kind of scary, and I hope he keeps the evil spirits away. So thanks for watching me carve my very first pumpkin ever, and happy Halloween to everyone, or Samhain if you celebrate the actual holiday of Samhain instead of the commercial holiday that has become Halloween. So this is Michael. Thanks for watching. See you next time.